happened? Refresh. There we go. New tab. It's like a pit stop outside. Check. Kevin S. Tasso, what's up? How you guys doing? I forgot to order the other one. I got the part in, but I'm missing the other side. Kind of a bummer. Damn. Making all that racket. This is the forward control arm, rear forward control arms. Who's all here? I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch up here. How come this is not working? Pop out chat. Hey Jim, thank you very much for your donation, sir. That was very kind of you. So what's up? I got a box here that I don't know what's in it, but I did get one. The reason why I went to my mailbox is to pick up the control arms I was supposed to be installing in the car. Here's one. I've got the other one. I've got to order the other one. They're identical. It's the same part number. I just need the other one. Oh shoot. Anywho, that's box number one. But I have this box here. Global Trading Network. Ron Coma, New York. I don't know. I don't know what this is. A sticker. Can I minimize that? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is... Hey, John, I did see that. I did watch that this morning. That was really cool. Of course, I was there for the recording of it, so it wasn't surprising, but yeah. Oh, did everyone see? Yes. Lift supports. Someone sent me lift supports. These are the shocks. These are shocks for, I think, for the hood. Who sent me this? There's doesn't. Did you guys send me this? I mean, how would you guys know I even needed this? I'm kind of stunned. I'm a little scared too. Did you guys know I needed these? Okay, so I would guess it was about 2 weeks ago. I may have mentioned something, but the hood shocks, that hold the hood up, that when you open the hood on a BMW, there's these gas shocks that hold the hood up. Mine have started failing, won't hold the hood up anymore. Same with my rear hatch. That's more important to me, the rear hatch not opening up, but these could be for the rear. I'm gonna check something real quick. I'm a little shocked. 612075 BMW. Lift gate support, 4-door. Tough support. Okay, this is for, these parts are for the BMW X5 rear hatch, which I need. But how did you guys know I needed these? I think I might have mentioned it once a few weeks ago. You guys are amazing. You all are freaking amazing. Who sent me these things? How much are these things? It's like $25 for these things, man. Just turn on righty-tighty, lefty-lefty. Did you send me these, Richard? Pamela, did you send? Who sent? Huh. I was getting ready to purchase these at the end of the month. Huh. I'm very grateful. Whoever sent me these, Sanda, Richard, Pamela. I'm very happy with these. Whoever sent these to me, or Santa, thank you very much. I'm not kidding about this being a pit stop, guys. I mean, we got all kinds of like off-road vehicles out here. It's like a whole pit crew out here. Not a pit crew, but like a race. I mean, it's a sea of off-road vehicles from here clear over to the. See these buildings right over here, back in the horizon. They're behind that building too. It's amazing. So if you hear a lot of rumbling around, that's what's going on in the background. I mean, 2 hotel parking lots are being taken up. Desert Runner, 9875. Do you know what's going on out here in Pahrump? Is there a race going on? I don't know anything about this. I was coming down from the Spring Mountains today, and I noticed a lot of signs like there's going to be a race along the dirt road that I go up. So anyway. It's a big crew out here. I might have to do some recording tonight and throw that up tomorrow or something, show you guys what's going on. What else is going on? Wow. A few weeks ago, I guess it was about 6 months ago when the rear hatch strut first started to fail. I was walking from the passenger side of the car to the rear, and it had come down. The hatch had come down a little bit, and I hit my head, like gong, right there on the corner. And ever since then, it's been harder and harder to keep the up, and I'm really grateful for that because, well, that's what one of these costs, about $25. And I didn't buy those struts because I was buying these. And this is my second set. The first set is still lost in shipping somewhere in Kansas. I was supposed to be doing this work tomorrow, but it looks like I'll be doing this quick job tomorrow, as well as the passenger side door handle, which takes a few hours to do. This is about 45 minutes each side-ish. So I'm delayed a few weeks now because of this, or a week, depending on how long it takes to get the other part in, or the opposite side. So yeah, wow. So you got to roll with the punches kind of thing. But it looks like I got a little project to do, walk around the pits tonight. I guess this is like a pit. Everyone brings their off-road vehicles. Amazing. Okay, Lisa, how you doing? Jimmy Rock, man. Thank you very much for your donation. Wow. Okay, so that's fine. Don't need to load that. Okay, yeah. How fun. How fortunate of me. The Kenneth. How you doing, the Kenneth? You love my channel? Well, thank you very much, sir. I'm getting the car ready for some travel. Replacing these control arms in the back was something I had to do before I left. So I'm delayed another week. The trip is going to take me basically in a very large arc. That's the best way I can explain it without getting into details of where I'm going to be starting and ending. I'll be starting and ending in Pahrump. It's going to be a very long trip out. I'm going to guess I'm going to try and be on the road for at least 6 to 8 weeks. 2 months is the goal. And I'll be recording every day. And I think what I'll do, instead of editing on the road, which I'm fine with doing, I just don't know if I want to do that. I'd rather bring it all back. I think I might try to do live streaming here and there, but I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna do all this, so I'm still putting it together. But yes, I'm making these plans to move on out of Pahrump, be in Pahrump less than I am now, way less, and use it more as still a home base, but not something I'm clinging to. I seem to be getting used to this town, and I'm always in it. I'm never really out and about anymore, so I'm not happy with that, and I want to change that, and it's giving me warmth in the heart again, knowing I'm going to be on the road. because being here is great. I love this town. It's my home base, and I intend to come back many more times. But it's keeping me from being happy. And I was the happiest when I started this trip until just a few months ago. And I started feeling I was really kind of getting too used to this place, getting used to that security blanket feeling of Pahrump. You know, it has all the things I need, has all the supplies I need, has all the modern conveniences and whatnot. Where is Castle Dome, Al? Hi, long time, Al. Where you been? Von Dutch, what do you mean? What do you mean? Maybe use the gram for short vids and pics. Oh, use Instagram for short vids and pics. I don't make money on Instagram, so I think it would. Okay, Adam the Woo's doing the same thing I'm doing, and it's not because I'm copying him or he's copying me, but it's coincidence that him and I decided that being in one spot's not a good idea. It's so much fun to say Pahrump. The Kenneth, you're funny, man. Um, it almost feels like you shouldn't be able to say that in public, you know? It's that kind of name. Pahrump? Just north of Yuma. Okay. Hi, all, and hi, Al. So a couple more repairs. This is amazing. I wonder if Darla had anything to do with this. Darla, you have anything to do with this, Darla? She would know what I needed. They're not expensive, so. 25 bucks for a set of those. I'm blown away by you guys every day. It saved me a lot of time. So yeah. Darla's the only person who would know. But Darla doesn't do these types of things. She doesn't. Darla's not the type to, I think, send me something. So. Wouldn't be Debbie. Wouldn't be Jenny Gibbs, wouldn't be AJ. None of those people would know even what to order. Jim, I hope I'm doing the good things. I'm certainly trying. I do not follow Venture four-wheel drive. Lisa, these are the struts that hold up the rear hatch of my car. So when I opened up the back hatch, these little struts on the side keep it from falling back closed. That's all this does. They're little shock absorber kind of things. That's what they are. About 25 bucks for this set of new ones. Mine have perished. Heck, as of this morning, they're toast. I was thinking, well, maybe I should just order those today and hope for the best. And good thing I didn't, because when I went to pick this guy up at the post office, where there's supposed to be two, well, I was surprised that there was just one. And I came back here to make an order and do a live stream of this box opening, because I'm not expecting any of this. I was expecting this. I believe someone said yesterday that they have a package coming in to me. I have not received that package. Probably next week I will see that. Yes, Lisa, it's great timing. It's absolutely amazing. Yeah, or a piece of wood, or in this case, I was using, I believe, my fire starter, my lighter. I have one of those long handled, turn on a, what do you call it? It's like a, it's what you use in a fireplace, turn on the fire with the electric starter thing. Gary, that's awesome. Thank you very much for your compliments. Glad you liked it. I think next year I'm going to be doing my own calendar, landscape calendar. Yeah, Pamela. I had a lump on my head for about a week. It hurt bad. It really hurt. It was like I was like bent over, like on the ground, kind of in pain. I was really freaking out. Things that go through your mind when you're in the middle of nowhere and you whack your head like that, just think anything can kill you, and that my own car could have done that. What's that, John? I gotta look that up. I'm Googling that right now, John, as we speak. Is an electric charge that accumulates in certain solid materials, such as crystals, certain ceramics, and biological matter, such as the bone, DNA, and various proteins. In response to applied mechanical stress, the word piezoelectricity means electricity resulting from pressure and latent heat. Hmm. Pop out. Fire starter. Yes. Yes. That is indeed what it is. There is no fuel in this little fire starter deal. I bought it 3 years ago. It ran out of fuel within 6 months, but I still use it to light my propane. 'Cause the spark is always there. There's no battery in it, so it'll last forever. So why not, right? Click, click, boom. Exactly, Von Dutch. Shitcasters, look who's blabbing. Thanks, John. It's a non-batteried power lighter starter. Flint. It's more like a flint than fire starter. Although I think with flint you can actually start a fire, build it up. Who cares about all that? That's awesome. What else? The only other thing I was able to find one used rear hatch weather seal on eBay, and I think I've saved that. I'm watching it basically, and I might buy it. Although there are a couple tears in it, so I'm reluctant to buy that one. But as Darla did mention, I should be looking on some of the forums I belong to or groups I belong to on Facebook regarding the X5. Oops. Don't need two of those open. And did I close the chat? Yes, I did. There it is. Oh, you've got a 15-year-old lighter? Damn. So I guess they really do not run out. I use mine every day, 2 or 3 times a day. All right, photo calendar on Wonder Hussy bike coming. You want to, you want a calendar of winter hosting on a bicycle? Okay. Weird. Oh, happy Friday, everyone. It's Friday, right? Yeah, happy Friday, everyone. I know it's weird. I don't know what day of the week it is. It's kind of strange. Yeah, it goes. Okay. I tried refilling mine, John. Didn't work. Okay. Well, shoot. I thought someone would claim this shock thing, the struts, but I'll claim them. Yeah, I'm going to try and document America, I think. I know what the West feels like. I know what the North Carolina is like. I've been up and down Route 66. That's not everything, so that's kind of where I'm going. I think I'm gonna have a lot more fun doing that than the little jaunts that I'm making now. The problem I have now is I go from Pahrump to my destination, or two or three, and then I come back. So that's about a 2, or sometimes 5 day trip. Rarely do I get out on a 5 day road trip. Um, and I like it when I'm on a road trip. So why not do a really long road trip? And it's gonna be a slow crawl, but I think it's gonna be a fun one, and you guys are gonna see every step of the way. Hopefully, if my equipment gets me there, my camera equipment. And all over the country. Von Dutch, you're absolutely right. The hardest part is leaving the comforts of home. That's partly why I'm clinging here, I think, to Pahrump, because even though I don't have a home here, I have all the conveniences of home. I have a desk to work at, I have internet here, I have all the food in the world right here. Mechanics, tire shops, you name it, it's all here. Especially as we get older, yeah, but the older I get, the more I want to see, the more I think I've spent too much time in working for other people trying to find out my way in life. And now I've found kind of my way, and I see it differently. I don't I don't want to be stuck here in Pahrump based off of just the modern day conveniences here. That shouldn't be keeping me here. I don't want to be here like that. I want to be here as a visitor, even though I call it home base. I'm not really living here. So, yeah, my plans were to leave at the end of the month. 3 years ago, on the 18th of this month, I left Northern California to start this trip on January 18th. I celebrated my birthday, my 50th birthday, in a dry lake bed by myself. And I've only had one birthday party since then. I was in Las Vegas with a bunch of people there. Jenny was there. Jenny Gibbs was there. Warner Hosey was there. Jessica was there. We had a great time. But that was 3 years. My first birthday party was 50th. Was in a dry lake bed. I believe I had my tent up at the time. Yeah, it was already up. Val Jean. It's right by Dumont Dunes, if you guys know where that's at. When you first left, did you have the intentions of settling for a bit in Pahrump? Pam, no, I did not. When I first set out, I expected to be continually traveling. My first stop was to learn how to live out of my car. So I left the Bay Area, came down to Baker, California, and that was my first stop. Well, of course, I was getting gas the whole way, but when I got to Baker, I slept in the Baker, I think it was a 76 parking lot, the Bun Boy parking lot. It's a closed, abandoned hotel. But the next morning, I traveled up to Val Jean, which is a dry lake bed, really close to Dumont Dunes, just south of Dumont Dunes. I knew of that spot because of freecampsites.net had it listed as a BLM free camping, dispersed camping site. And I went there and camped. Hey, Mojave Red, how you doing? No intentions at all. I didn't even know Pahrump. When I was down there, I was going to get supplies in Barstow, California. I was not traveling into Pahrump. I didn't even know about Pahrump until way late. And yeah, so no, I didn't know about Pahrump till fairly recently in my trip. Jenny likes ducks. It's like she's never seen a bird before. Wasn't that funny? What part of Inspired to Wander? What part of the Bay Area did you leave from? I left Cupertino, California. I can't. I can't name it. Mommy Red, what? I don't watch a lot of movies, so not recent movies. I think the last movie I actually went to see was a Star Wars movie when it first came out. Which one, Larry? It must be over 8 years ago, 9 years ago that I went to a movie. Dazed and Confused. Okay. Is that why I dislike Apple? Um, Foremost authority, I dislike Apple. This goes way, 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 way back. I believe it was in the 80s. Apple sent my father to Japan, and I've already been to Japan, and I was in high school, and I really threw up a stink about going back to Japan because I did not want to go. Uh, I even came up with an idea of, well, why don't I just stay with my grandparents? They're in Tracy, California, which is the next city over. And while my family goes out and does the Japan trip again, and I was just done with it. Anyway, I had to go. Um, that broke up a relationship I was in, and high school love, and that never healed. Um, we were supposed to be there for 2 years. I was supposed to go to the Air Force Academy. I was lined up to do that, straight A student, straight A plus student, until I went to a private school in Japan where the California public school system had me 2 years behind the requirements to graduate from the private school that I was attending in Japan. So I had to put in 2 years in my junior year to be able to catch up, to be able to graduate my senior year. So I did that. I did exactly that. I put 2 years in, and my grades suffered. And because of that, I was not allowed in to even apply to the Air Force Academy. That's why I don't like Apple. Yes, I have learned to speak Japanese. Apple sent my father to Japan. My father's mistake was he took the rest of the family to Japan. I'll never forgive him for that. I did 2 years of studying in 1 year, and I went from a straight A student to a C plus B minus student. And guess what happened? Once I finished all that, Apple Computers cut our trip short and sent us back to the United States. I got screwed out of an opportunity to go to the Air Force Academy and fly an A-10, or any aircraft for that matter. So not only did I lose out on that, I got another slap in the face when I came back to the United States, and just a year later, I wasn't supposed to be back till after I graduated, and everything's messed up, and it's always been messed up since then. So I don't like Apple. It is frustrating. I'm living what I would call a life now. I tried many different things in life, and I ended up being in manufacturing. I was production manager for manufacturing, and I ended up working in marketing companies or marketing departments to manufacture all kinds of things, whether it's electronic imagery or newspaper ads or printed material you see in Safeway or Albertsons or whatever your big supermarket is in your local area. All the signs that would be hanging in the store, all the price tags, anything that had a logo on it probably would come through me. That's the type of work I did. It was okay for a while until the end. I was making pretty damn good money. I was making about $120,000 a year, managing groups of people to get products out to the world. My last my last job was working for an ad agency for guess who? Apple Computers. And the things I had to put up with Apple Computers, and the amount of hours and overhead that I had to take on was ludicrous. So at that point, I said enough, because I had come full circle now. I'm now on the, turning 50 years old now, and here's Apple showing up in my life again. I had enough. So I decided to do my YouTube, and I didn't decide on that quickly. I was watching YouTube. I was watching the Zodiac killer documentaries on YouTube, and I started really getting into, like, wow, these places are all in the Bay Area. I can just drive. I drove to one of these places, and it's eerie. It was very eerie. So then I started doing a lot of investigating on YouTube of exploring different weird places, and I ran into a whole bunch. One of them was Adam the Woo. Another one was Explore with Us. Another one was Wonder Hussy, and there were several others. There's some from the UK that I was watching. A whole bunch. And here I am. I'm having the time of my life right now, and I was hoping I could find someone to go with me on this trip. Crazy thought, I know. Anyway. Anywho, Christine Borgatti from Fairfax, Virginia. Hello, welcome to the live stream. I totally agree with that, Pam. Eric, Eric, how you doing? Oh yeah, Explore with Us has changed. No problem, Christine. Borgatti? Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. It sounds like Bugatti, but it's a Borgatti. You should make a car. That looks almost like a Bugatti, but not. No, you should not do that. Explore with Us is doing their own thing. I wish them the best of luck. And we don't need to talk too much about Explore with Us. It has nothing to do with me. I'm just giving you guys a perspective on where I was coming from, how I arrived at YouTube. I arrived at YouTube upset at Apple, still. Darla. Heidi ho, Larry. Do you have anything to do with this, Darla? These are the rear struts for the X5. The struts for the rear hatch. Did you send me these? If you did, thank you very much. Someone sent me these. I was getting ready to order sets, so. Well, that's a cool name, regardless. So tell your husband, rockin' name. He must be a car guy. It's somebody else. Hey, this is a picture for Darla. This is the video for Darla right here. It's become a pit stop for off-road vehicles. I'm not kidding either. I mean, these are like serious off-road vehicles, not you're just hobbyists here. And it goes clear past, where's my finger? That building right there, that tall two-story building, it goes behind that. There's the X5. Yeah. Absolutely nuts out there. They just showed up, Eric. So after this, I'll be out there walking around with my camera. How's that? I'll go try and get some interviews, get people to show me what's going on. Look for a video tomorrow. I'm kind of lying. They did start showing up yesterday, but man, it's really turned into something today. It seems like everyone's in groups, like trying to figure out how to get something done. Okay, so I'm gonna start to do a crawl, I guess. Not really, well, let me go use the restroom. I gotta explain something to you guys about the channel. Okay, so the channel. Channel's changing. Going to these remote places like Sarah does all the time, it costs a lot of money. And these places are far apart from each other, so you can't really line like 3 or 4, ghost town crawls up in a day. Usually that's a 4-day trip. My channel needs to support me more to be able to do those trips. I'm not the size of Sarah, and the income that I'm seeing right now is not enough to support that. So I may pick that up later on or do those far and few in between. But for now, the channel is going to be changing to be more like a exploring America, not just mine and mill sites. It's going to be everything. So you walked away from corporate and walked right where you should be. Journeys with Julie. Thank you. Ballarat's not a ghost town. I don't think it is. It's a town. You support the change? Thank you, Darla. I wish I could support going out into really remote areas all the time. I really wish I could do that. It's hard on the body, it's hard on the wallet, it's hard on the car, it's hard on everything. It'd be faster sometimes to take a horse into some of these places, or an off-road motorcycle, or any one of these trucks out here in the parking lot, to be honest with you. But the channel is changing. I had invited someone along with me. It was Debbie. I invited Debbie to come along with me. Debbie Wagstaff, you guys know her. She's on the channel sometimes. Catherine, yes, I have been talking with a channel about doing collaboration of sorts. Uh, Things have changed since I started putting that in motion. Uh, yeah. It's hard to look stealthy, though, if you have a trailer hitched to your vehicle, you know what I mean? So that's weighing on me a little bit. Sometimes for the good. Yes, I think so, Catherine Kennedy. Thank you. Yeah, things got pretty serious between Debbie and I. And yes, Al, I have to get some work done to my car before I can travel that far, even. I've been really pushing this off. I'm not going to do it anymore. I have to get the work done to the car. Tanks, cannons, and guns. Catherine Kennedy asked me, "Are you happy?" I'm very happy. I'd be even more happy if Debbie would go with me. Debbie's father has passed away, as you guys know, and yeah. Route 66 is still happening. That's fully funded. That will happen. That's going to be more like a traveling meetup, I think, is what that's going to be. Having a cohort sounds like a winner. She'd be my companion. She'd be my other half. Catherine Kennedy says, "I hope she does. You're a good man, Larry." Thank you, Catherine Kennedy. I wish everyone thought the same. Chili, so when? He says. Mojave Red asked me, "What's in the box?" And so when is coming from Chile. I'll get to that in a second. What's in the box is this. These are struts for the rear hatch of my car. They showed up with nothing in the box. Uh, uh, they're it's worth about $24, but mine have perished. And I was just thinking this morning when I was making coffee how much I hate holding that thing up. Uh, that I need to order another one. If it's immediate, yeah, that would be a warm weather kind of travel, definitely. Route 66, especially past Texas or anywhere close to Texas, that is. I don't know. We'll see. I, I kind of get the feeling that it's going to be a solo trip, and it really sucks. But I gave it a shot. Thought I heard someone walking behind me. Weird. Oh no, she's not moving to Pahrump. Her father's passed. I think they're giving up the. They're selling the house, and yeah. That's right. Al, you met Debbie. Yeah, she's moving back to Barstow apparently, which means I'll never see her, and it's 2.5 hours away from here. Breaks my heart. because I'm not happy here. I need to be traveling, and there's a lot of things to see out there, and there's not a lot of time left in Larry's hourglass. Everyone's hourglass is slowly getting smaller and smaller at the heavy point, you know? So as to what Chili asked me earlier, when these both go on the car, which takes about an hour each side, 45 minutes to an hour each side, I'm free to go. I had a previous appointment with Wander Hussey on the 29th. That's been postponed, so I'm off the hook. I don't need to be here. I can just pick it up and walk out. Yeah. What are those? Hourglasses? What are those? Oh, I'm sorry, you guys probably don't know what the heck I'm pointing out. These are the control arms. I need 2 of these. I've received 1. This is one of the left and right. They're exactly the same part. I need 2 of them. One for the rear left, one for the rear right. And this is Larry's mistake. I forgot to put a quantity of 2 when I ordered it. Why anyone would ever buy just one of these is you're supposed to replace them in sets. I have not heard anything back from Fat Thor, the Kenneth, and I'm kind of concerned. Chili, so far I've been able to beat the times expected, except for the door handle. I went over by about 30, 40 minutes because I had skipped a step. But I've been pretty dead on with my estimates of time. Richard, I'm doing good. I would not harass a off-roader with a German-built car. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I'm doing all the work myself. I just need the other part. I physically do not own the part that I need. So once that other part gets here, which is identical to this, I need 2 of these, I will start the work. I am a mechanic. I went to the mailbox today to pick this up because it shows that it had arrived, and then someone sent me these. So thank you, whoever sent me those. And I thought it was Darla, but I don't know who it is now. So thank you, whoever it was out there in the internet world. Yeah, the channel is changing. It's changing for the most part. You'll be seeing videos much like Eureka, Nevada. You'll be seeing videos much like Coaldale, much like my video of Goldfield, much like Shoshone videos, much like Manhattan, Nevada video that I did. All very much just exploring towns, easy to get to places, roll right up on them, but people just don't pay attention to them. So I do videos of those. And I know there are a lot of cemeteries, a lot of places along Route 66 that I fell in love with when I was on it back in the, I believe it was the 90s. So I'm going to go out and record what I see now and do my best at that in America, not just Route 66, but America, and see what I can get. Al, yeah, I did do that once, and a year in the desert, they get cooked. I need to replace them, is what it is. They make aftermarket headlights that fit right on in. The unique part about my car is it's a sport model, and the sport model has clear side marker lights as opposed to orange. And the rear lights are the same way. They're unique to this car, and I kind of wear those headlights and taillights with a badge of honor. You know, it's like my badge of honor. They're hard to obtain kind of cars. John McDonald, hello. Wiener Schnitzel. You guys are funny. We have a Sonic. I don't need to go to Wiener Schnitzel. I can get my corn dogs here. That's all I ever bought at Wiener Schnitzel. Der Wiener Schnitzel. People often do not look at places on their doorstep. You can look near a lot of doorsteps. Chili burger. Hello. You guys hear that low rumble? That's someone's pimping sound system. Abel Windsor. I'll be doing that after this. I'll be getting my gear on here and walking around the pits, basically, or the parking lot. Off-road racing is a lot more technical, if you ask me, than road racing. A lot more variables going on. I mean, a lot of respect is guess what I'm saying there. Why do I keep closing that freaking window? I pop up my chat and you keep hearing me close it for no good reason, I guess. There you go. Oh, I've got two chats open, that's why. Two pop-outs. They do, you're absolutely right. The weather's beautiful, not a cloud in the sky. The flags are not moving. Well, kind of. They're kind of flip-flopping around, but let me show you. The flagpoles, you can't really see the flags right now because, well, one's right there, but there's no clouds in the sky. You're looking towards Death Valley right now. Clear as can be. There we go. Okay, folks. So that's the update. Al, you should come up here, man. You're only a few hours away. Freaking nuts. I mean, it's hard to find a parking spot out there. Anywho, so that's it. That's what's going on. That's the 9-1 or 4-1 with 911. That's the 411 going on with the channel. I have plans to travel more. I have plans to look at America, not just look at Pahrump and the surrounding areas. And it's calling me. I can't hold back anymore. Fifth snowstorm of the year. Damn. What does snow look like again? Yeah, I need to get out of here. Where am I going, Catherine Kennedy? I can't really divulge my starting point. You guys will start figuring out what I'm doing as the videos are coming out. Um, and I've just seen some weird things happen on the road with Sarah that I wish to avoid at all costs, and that's the reason why I'm doing it like that. Not because I think any one of you guys would do anything bad. I just there's some bad people in this world, so I just don't want that to happen. But the Route 66 would be something a little different. That's something that is channel funded, and I'd probably want to do meetups along the way. And I think June, July, August may be better for that. I don't know. She's she's on the East Coast, I think, Pamela, right? Is that right? 47 parallel. What are you, Von Dutch? Catherine, I don't see me going anywhere soon. I'm I'm a pretty neutral person, so. But thank you for your concern, and you're not going to be losing me. Oh, Minnesota, southern Minnesota. That's right. Okay. So you're going to do Route 66 and then take an obscure way back. I don't know if I'm coming back. I would do Route 66. Uh, Not the entire route, but clear through Texas, probably. Not Texas. Oklahoma. You know, I wouldn't want to go clear to the end. Um, but would I turn around and come back the same way? No, I would not. I would continue my journey and continue uploading videos along the way and continue doing live streams here and there where I can. I still haven't picked up another payphone because I'm still sore about that. I'm being stupid. Hey, the Kenneth. What Texas has got me interested in is SpaceX. Meandering, yes. It kind of has vanished. I broke off from it to get over to Asheville, but yeah, Asheville, North Carolina. That's where I went. Head north for the summer. Yeah, definitely. You guys get the gist of what I'm doing. But I do have some repairs to do before here and there. Go find Morgan. I've given up trying to contact her. She must know who I am by now, but no response means move on. But she is cool. I would like to get over to SpaceX to watch one of the launches.
No, they did time trials. I think yesterday, or the day, yesterday was
time trials.
More limited time trials, and now we're just getting all the cars
You're doing preps tonight, so they'll be busy in the pits tonight. Yay. Dina Gibson, hello. Gibby's here. Gibby, Gibby, Gibby. Did you guys all get a notification today that I was going live? I forgot to ask this at the very beginning. Here, I did something different today. I posted my live stream onto my community page, which should have sent out an update to everyone. Did you guys see that? Or did you get 2 notifications? Okay, so I forced the notification to happen by posting this live stream onto my community page, just like I would do if I were promoting, say, AJ's or Jenny Gibbs' channel. Anyway. Is Bill here? Bill, how you doing? Been a while, Bill. I've got a night vision camera, Bill. I mean, Al, I'll have no problem tonight. Oh, thanks, Jackie Thomas. Thank you very much. Thanks, everyone. I think what I'll do is for a while, I'll just keep posting up. Because I have a few minutes before I actually go live. Once I set it up, I have time to go and post as a topic on my community page. Where you been, Bill? You been sick? Hey, Debbie. Where is Debbie? I thought you're busy, Debbie. Debbie Wagstaff. Meet everyone on the channel, and everyone on the channel, meet Debbie Wagstaff. Yes, but today, Bill, did you get a notice? You should have received something if you're subscribed to my channel, because I posted on my community board, which means if you're subscribed, that should have been notified. It should have notified you. Interesting. You're napping again? How many naps do you take a day, Bill? 7, 8? Do you ever get out of bed? Oh, you're still family. I'm sorry. Crash Explorer Extraordinaire. Debbie had a good time out there. it was walking distance from her father's house. Pre-lunch, pre-dinner. You gotta, yeah, you gotta, conserve that energy for the, food intake.
Hey, what's happening?
Gibby, the crash, when the airplane went down, it was 2 miles pretty much from town. That's no longer the case. There's a place called, well, I can't even say. I can't tell you much more than that, but it's no longer far away from town. It's almost, it's within the limits of the town. So yeah. He was ex-military, John. He served on the, I believe, the Nimitz. No, I think the Midway. Which aircraft carrier did he serve on, Debbie? The Hornet? No, I forgot which one he served on. Midway. Okay. Yeah, he was a badass. He was on the Midway. Man. I believe Debbie showed me a photograph of her father next to an F4, so. Yeah, he served on the Midway. That's freaking A, man. It's amazing. Debbie was telling me once she was taking a tour of Midway with her father, and he was basically the guide on the tour. That would have been so cool. Man. Yeah, stories indeed. Did he have a lot of stories, Debbie, to tell? Yep, it's in San Diego. More cars are showing up. Knucklemotorsports.us. We just got to port. Indeed, right? I've been on the Midway in San Diego. What's the museum, floating museum in New York City? Intrepid, thank you. I've been on the Intrepid as well. Man, you could have been on the same boat as Debbie's father was on the way back. That's a trip. VOIP, how you doing? I hope to get into Utah, yes. Oh, so you just missed. Okay. Debbie, wow. I wonder if I can get images of that. Oops. Gibby, what are you talking about? Hey, CRVL. Finally did Wonder Hussy's story today. I liked your shots better. What? Bill, my Bob interview's gonna be delayed, I would guess. I don't know. They said it was supposed to be February sometime before it came out? Ish? I'm not too concerned about it. Did you guys see my video of Bob and Sarah? I was actually at that recording, and he did a interview of me, but it was really about them two for me when I was there. I got a good behind the scenes video of both of them interacting. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Cheap RV living. I'm sorry. You like my shots better? Thank you, Gibby. I thought I did a better job too myself, just saying. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm kind of not. I mean, Sarah was cracking the whip, man. We took 2 tries. Both Bob and I took 2 tries at the interview because Sarah didn't like the first round. So we did it again. Yes, that's Sarah. She was running the show there for a little bit. Keith Burns, Keith Burns Buds. I love it. Yeah, next adventure is coming up soon. Intrepid. I do not know who sent me this. Whoever sent me these struts for the rear hatch of my car, I would like to say thank you. You can remain in the dark all you want, but I'm gonna say thank you nonetheless. I don't have any metal detector. If you guys would like to donate one to the channel, I'd be happy to try. Otherwise, I don't do metal detecting. Tough to do without rehearsal? I don't think so. I do pretty much all my videos without rehearsing them. There's no, it's all right off, yeah. And the video I did of Bob and Sarah, no script at all. I was just recording what I was seeing and hearing as best I could. There was a channel crush going on. Bob and Sarah have a lot of respect for each other, and they were both geeking out over each other the whole time, and we were there for a while, so. Well, thank you very much. You betcha. Let's see. Copy that. So what I was referring to is this video of Bob and Sarah. It's basically behind the scenes. I was just a floating camera for the most part, but that is the interview of Bob and Sarah from my point of view, and it's broken up a bit, but you get the gist of what's going on with this video. Anywho, I think my editing is a lot better than what I witnessed today as well. Okay. I'm not, no, you don't borrow Sarah's stuff. She's got equipment because she uses it. Gibby, yeah, he was commenting while we were there that a lot of people would probably be pushing back. She's not full time, and really that's what it's about. That channel's about full time RVing or nomadic life, and he's got a point. She's not exactly full time, although she's probably as close to full time as you can get without being full time. I mean, she's in her car all summer long, traveling about. So, to me, she's qualified. Hey, thanks, Richard, for checking. Okay. Thanks, VIP. You know, everyone, I actually have learned a lot from Sarah as to how I need to live within my vehicle. You know, she's got some great ideas. She's done some unique things, And those max tracks that she has, those are valuable tools, man. Those will get you out of sand. And I don't really see sand that much, but when I do, I tend to be very careful around it. I had to dig AJ's 4x4 out of the sand 5 times, at least 5 times, if not more, just a few weeks ago when we went out camping. So it's no joke. Max tracks are something that is definitely needed. VoIP, what are we talking about today? Did you already open the package? Yes, I did. The first package I opened was we make a mistake. This is the one of the 2 control arms that I need for the rear of the suspension. Pretty quick to install, about 45 minutes each. But I forgot to order the other side. Anyway, the second package I picked up today is some gas charged lift supports. And these are just the gas struts that hold up the rear hatch of the car. I had mentioned briefly that mine were failing, and someone had, I think, figured out how to get me these. Anyway, thank you whoever sent these to me. I appreciate it. Quite a few downvotes, but not many comments. I left a comment that they are the perfect nomadic odd couple. It would make a great sitcom. Oh my God, Gibby. Bob and her traveling around, that would be great. Can you see that? I can totally see that happening. Totally see that happening. I didn't even really read the comments. I put my like up there. Yeah, nothing but good will come out of those two. They're collaborating. Okay, guys. I'm going to cut it off now, and I'm going to get back to work. And thanks for everyone tuning in. And whoever sent me these struts, thank you again. Oh, boy. What's going on here? Thank you for all the donations. Live chat, top chat. Hey, Jeff. How you doing? Gibby. Thanks everyone for tuning in. What's it like to not feel any pain? Betty Ward. Hey Larry, keep up the good work. You sound sort of nervous on your videos. All the good luck in the world. I don't know what you're talking about, Betty. Thank you. Bill, so long, everyone. Good weekend. I guess Betty doesn't want to answer that. Thanks, Betty. Talk to you guys later. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure I want to stop streaming. Weird, huh? Bye, all.